Yo, Zach Exposes back again on this early morning. First of all, before I start this investigation on America's Next Top Tranny, we've got many variations of this demonic transgender Baphomet mind control, washing of the brain programming all around the world. In the UK, where I'm posted up, Australia, like many countries, follow the trend. The whole of Babylon leads the way, and the rest follow like sheep, as you know. So I'm gonna start this investigation with a script, and it's Deuteronomy 18, the 10th chapter. As you know, we're not supposed to really be doing all these abominable things in these last days if you want to inherit the kingdom. But if you like the rest of the world, you are gonna get deceived by the snake, the serpentine kind, the reptilian type, the blue bloods, as they call them, the runners of this world, the kings and queens of this world, or queens and kings of this world. Then this might not be for you. You might feel offended, but we are here to offend because the truth offends. So Deuteronomy 18:10, there shall not be found among you any that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. Well, as we all know, the script really interprets itself: pass through the fire, child sacrifice, human sacrifice, animal sacrifice as well, falls under the same category, because it's an abomination. Like, to pass through the fire is actually sacrifice, like what happens in Bohemian Grove. Everybody knows about that, and all the elites. So I'll cut through all the old stuff. Like, we're in the last days. It's 2019. This world's about to go crashing. You should know the stuff. If you don't, you need to get up to speed. But anyway, to pass through the fire, or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer, for all that do these are an abomination unto Yahweh. And because of these abominations, the Most High thy Elohim doth drive them out from before thee. And thou shalt be perfect with Yahweh thy Elohim. So we know, like, in the world, so all over the world, the rich and famous, they give out their soul for a little bit of shekels, which is a damnable shame. And they'll even give out their family members, sons and daughters. Why do I say that? Like, to pass through the fire, you don't have to literally, like, be a sacrifice, like with this transgender movement that's been here for many thousands of years, since Mount Hermon, where the angels fell, the Malachim fell and bound themselves to an oath, according to the book of Enoch, to lay with the daughters of men and produce hybrids. Most of all, you should know about the Nephilim, the sons of Anakim, and so on. So they taught men how to do such mad abominations before the Most High. And bear in mind, this is in the beginning of the world. This is before the Most High had a chosen people. This is before people were separated, before racism. This is when the world was just beginning. So I don't want to hear no debates about this, that, and the other. I'm not here to debate. I'm just here to bring the truth. Take it or leave it. You'll be alright. Keep it moving. So to pass through the fire is to basically sacrifice a child. So when a person, like I said in my last video, when the parent chooses to actually change the gender according to their Baphomet beliefs and the Luciferianism of their child before they're born, it is wickedness before the Most High. That's basically sacrificing the kid, your own child. So they'll do the devil's bidding so they can deceive more people, turn us all into lesbians, into sodomites, into all sorts of wicked creatures before the Most High. So But at the end of the line, after all the nice fame and glory, you're still going to end up in the fire. So really, it's a sacrifice before you are even given a choice or at the age of accountability. So we know that they use divination in the movies you watch in Hollywood, worldwide, witches, enchanters, charmers, the Harry Potters, the charmed ones, Sabrina the teenage. I won't say, I don't want to call a teenage witch, but I'll put a B in front of that. She's a tranny as well. So yeah. Now, just to keep it moving, I'm not gonna stay too long on this. In the ancient days, and the gods of Canaan, they sacrificed to Molech. So this goes back to passing through the fire, because in Leviticus, this is the law. So like this morning, most of our folks will be ironing their good church suits, going to their Sunday church to get bewitched and to be deceived more, and jump up and down, and all of that, do their sun worship and come back. Like we all got family members that are still stuck in this this Christian sanity, really. You know, instead of reading the word for themselves and finding out the truth, they're listening to their pastors, the pimps who say pig, like to be full of swine, eating pig meat and all sorts of abominations, teaching the people that if you don't pay your tithes, you go into hell, which is not true. You don't have to give not a penny if you don't have it, but if you do, it should be because you're able to. That's it. It's not mandatory, but they make it mandatory. But anyway, let's keep it moving. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy Elohim. I am Yahweh. Again, thou shalt not say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the stranger that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech. So it says it there for yourself. You're giving your own blessing to the snake. He shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones. So really, if you are living in the ancient days, all of us who are doing this work and doing the truth and providing like our time to get this, we will all come together and say, all right, it's time for the brick shower. Let's find them smooth stones, you know, and everybody take aim, accurate, head bossing, But unfortunately, the system favors the wicked, so you get put straight into prison. Probably they'll chop your head off as well in the days we living in. Again, thou shalt not say to the children of Israel, whosoever shall he be of the children of Israel, or the stranger that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones, and I will set my face against the man, and will cut him off among his people, because he had given his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name, my set apart Hashem. So that says it all. And it applies to everybody. So, and if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man when he giveth his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a whoring after him to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people. So, as you can see, if we do not bring out the truth, and we know that this is an abomination, then we have blood on our hands, then we are held guilty if we do not bring out the truth, if we know it. So we're not like caught in ignorance. So that's all I just wanted to bring out. Now, we all know like what Molech is. It's what the children of Israel done as soon as the first Exodus came. They left Goshen and then got into the wilderness. And when they got in the wilderness, Moses went to go get the law from the Most High, and with that Egyptian mentality and paganism, they put pressure on Aaron, the high priest, to commit an abomination before the Most High. And then what they did, they built a golden calf, Molech, and started electro sliding, two-stepping, all sorts of abominations, partying, all sorts of madness, sexual orgies were going on, and the Most High was actually angry. That's why they were walking in the wilderness for 40 years until all of them died. Anyway, Moloch is the biblical name of a Canaanite god associated with child sacrifice. The name of this deity is also sometimes spelled Molech, Milcom, or Malcham. The Molech results from a diaphemic vocalization in the Second Temple period of the deonym based on the root milk means king, and in Hebrew it's Melik. That's why when you say Melchizedek, king of righteousness, like you'll be a priest forever under the order of Melchizedek, meaning Christ. The first Melchizedek priest was Shem, as you know. So it's good to study Hebrew. It makes the Bible make more sense to those who are really studying it. So anyway, let's keep it moving. Let me get to this transvestigation, peeps. America's Next Top Tranny. Now, like I've got different pictures from different seasons, but we will just have a quick scroll through. It won't take too much time. Like as you can see, all of these to the naked eye, they all look all feminine, but to those who have eyes that can see, you'll be like, whoa, there's work done. Facial feminization. These are all dudes. You a dude. That's a dude. Shaving down brow ridges and all that. Eyes wide. Big head, dude. Square jaw, dude. Brow ridge, dude. Big ears. Very long neck. Prominent brow bone, dude. Very, very prominent brow bone on the edges. Deep set eyes, dude. Very square jaw. Deep set eyes, dude. Very deep set eyes. Very, very prominent brow bone. Square jaw. Very, very. Oh, look! Take the hair off that. Put a full scruff around here, dude. Looking like Paris Hilton, dude. Wow. Very square jaw. Giveaway. Not even a dude. It's a freak. Wow, that's wonky. One side, they didn't shave the jaw right. They shaved this side down. This side is a bit too squared off. Alien. Dude. Let's keep it moving. Got time for this? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I ain't got time for this. America's Next Top Model. Guys and girls, look at Tyrone Banks with that. That's a dude. No hips, really. Hips and under the belly line, even though they try to make it look feminine, were football shoulders. You can see the neck, square jaw. You can even see the trachea, Adam's apple, basically putting it in your face. All these feminine male. Feminine male. Well, really, it's a female. All female. Look at this male. Look at this posture. Tranny pose. Trying to bend the knees together. Look at that. Bending your back. Tranny pose. Hand on the hip. Tranny pose. Bending yourself. Looking like you're going to break your back. You're in the back with a square jaw. You don't even have to zoom it in. You can see you. Keep it moving. Aha. And there's the hosts. All of them. You can see Tranny. Chris Lane. Binta. Courtney. Cherish. Justine. Titania. And Corianne, Paige, Marissa, India, Tash, Kyle. I don't know why you just there. And then I can't see it. The name of that is it Gia? I think it is. Cody. Yeah, you're right. Cody. Let's keep it moving. It's an exclusive. Look at the state of all these trannies. Look at that. Not one female, but it's America's Next Top Model. America's Next Top Man. Square jaws everywhere. Square jaws, no hip, no figure. Tranny poses, straight back. Bending yourself in an awkward posture. My lord. Look at all this. This is an abomination. This is what all these were destined to be the children of Molech, the children of the devil, to be honest. So let's keep it moving. Look at this is Binta. My word, looks like she's just escaped from the slave catcher. Not in America. Probably in the West Coast. In Gambia. Kunte's sister, Kunte's brother. I mean, and I'm not being racial because I am a black person. I am a Negro, so I am not trying to be racial, and I don't care if they're offended because this offends me. What the hell do you call this? This is a man. Why? Look at that. Look at that. The eyes piercing, very wide, the square jaw. Look at that melon head. You know, it's a shame. And there's another picture, very straight back, square jaw. You can see the cheekbones. The major shine. They put some oil on the forehead. Shining bowling ball. It's okay, you can deceive the people some of the time, but you can't deceive the people all of the time. And this is Corianne Roberts. And you can just tell. When anybody with eyes, they'll be like, oh my god, look at her. Ain't she a nice top? Well, no, she's not a nice top model. She's a nice top deceiver. She'll have your daughters going anorexic, nearly developing, what do you call this? What do you call this? Sickness of the mind. I can't even remember it. What do you call? I'll tell you when I remember it. In their mind, trying to be so slim, where they can't even eat and always throwing up. Yeah, she's a dude anyway. Next. There's a better picture of all these dudes. Look at all of them. Look at this female. God, look like got breasted. I know the augmentation surgery was not yet set. Like, it's a damn real shame. Ah, that's Paul and Tyrone. That's a dude, Paulina. Tyrone. No, you already gone. Next. Got time for this. Oh yeah. Supposedly India. Yeah. That's straight back. You could fool most of the guys and get him into sodomy. But nah, you ain't fooling us. We can just see by looking at you, them demonic eyes. That square big head, straight jaw, straight back, very long arms. SpongeBob arms, orangutan neck, as I always say. It's a damnable shame. Look at this creature. Bending her back so look, you're nearly breaking yourself. Body fat does not comply with female requirements. Bones, the neck, square jaw. Damnable shame. There we go again, Rodriguez. That's her. Look at her. Oh, Chris Lane. I could just call you Chris. With all the back and all that, trying to make it like she's got a Miranda and all that. Oh, it's a Latino body shape. No, this is a Latino man with work done. Keep it moving. You can see it in the eyes. You can see the brow bone. Very straight forehead. Very big head. Dude, them long arms. Keep it moving. Oh my. Cherish Waters. There's nothing to be said about this one. Look at the size of the head. Look at the brow bone. Look at the nose. Them lips, power jaw. This child of the devil. Keep it moving. Justine. I nearly said Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Sounds like a bloody video game. Oh snap. That power jaw. The brow ridge. Them eyes. Jezebel spirit is in there to seduce. That long neck straight back. Keep it moving. No way. No time for this. Titania Price. She could get away with it a little bit, but at the same time, she's not a she, it's a he. All the work done, all the makeup will fool many people, but that brow bone ain't fooling nobody with the neck. That size of that head won't fool nobody. Them eyes so wide awake, that big mouth won't fool nobody. You can see the cheekbones, even though you try not to smile. If that smile goes any higher, you'll see the lines of where the cheekbones with the laugh lines and give it straight away. Next. Oh my, Paige Mobley. I don't know what to say about this creature because it says it on its own. The eyes are piercing. Looks like she's hungry for blood. Like she's a vampire. Them brow bones, like it's crazy. Boy, we're living in the days of the Nephilim. They're coming back. Very, very, very interesting times. Keep it moving on. Courtney Nelson, my word, it says it for itself. This is a dude. You don't even, you know, there's no there's no even whatever feminization you done failed you miserably, son. That neck, you can see the Adam's apple. Them wide, wide, wide shoulders, square jaws, wonkiness. One eye there, one eye down here, one eyebrow there, one eyebrow down here. Jawline not straight. Oh boy, they messed you up real bad. And when you get older, it's all gonna show. And yep, I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up. As you can see, America's Next Top Trannies. Britain's got them. Canada's got them. Australia's got them. Even in the continent of Africa, they got them there. In Asia, they got them. They're everywhere. The children of the beast. So with that being said, I'm going to say stay blessed and shalom.